Porque no sabes lo contagié.
Hello,
Okay.
parents and the camera squad. Okay, guys, today we have a special guest. We are gonna have an interview here with uh, with a friend of ours. His name is Alan. As you can see him, he's right there. Say hi, Alan. Yeah, the signal. What the fuck is that? I
It's
don't
for
know.
Star Trek.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
Star Trek. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, exactly.
got it.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, the geeks fans will know it.
Okay.
Well, they will know it. Okay, we're gonna give you well some questions that we wanted to know about you. So I'm gonna be starting with the first question, and well, Alan, can you tell us your full name?
Sure. My full name is Alan Ramos Hernandez. However, here in Canada, I introduce myself as Alan Ramos. So Alan
Alan.
Ramos is my name.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So
Well, I know you live in Canada, but where were you born?
Well, I was born in Mexico City. I mean, a place full of history, cultures, and this energy. And I was born 31 years ago. And I've basically lived my whole life in Mexico City and the state of Mexico. I lived for a while in Playa del Carmen, in the Caribbean Ocean, but right now I'm here in Canada.
very good. That's
Yeah.
really awesome. Um, so well, you already told us that well, you are 30, 31 years old.
Yeah, 31.
Okay, so you're 31 years old.
He's very young. How old are
Yeah.
you? 27?
I'm 27. Yeah.
Fuck, as a grandpa, I'm 40. Yeah.
Big grandpa.
Oh,
Okay, guys, but let's be honest. Let's compare. Isaac and me, who looks younger?
Isaac.
Nah.
Nah.
Because of
Yeah,
your
that's fair. That's
bird
fair.
mustache, you can look a little bit older.
Mustard.
But no. You look like a baby face and you look like a man face. So I think you look a little bit younger than you. But definitely, I'm for sure I am the fucking oldest here and I look like the oldest. Don't worry about the age, that is not important. Let's go to the next question and it's my turn. Alan,
Yeah, go ahead.
tell me you were born in Mexico City. Where did you grow up? Where did you grow up?
Wow. That's a very good question, actually. Basically, during my whole childhood, I was a nomad with my mom. We were moving from one place to another, apartments, houses. Basically, I grew up in, and please don't laugh, I grew on Ecatepec, in the state of Mexico.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dubai for the people who doesn't know.
Yeah.
Ecatepec is-
Nah, believe me, those days Ecatepec was something different, or at least from my perspective, it was different.
Okay.
Yeah, after that, because of I entered in the mid school, no, sorry, high school on, oh my God, what is this place? Coacalco. So we have to move to Coacalco to be close by my school. So, but I mean, I'm super simplifying my story because I've been living basically each year of my elementary school, I was moving to a different school and place. So basically, I grew up almost everywhere in the state of Mexico.
So you were a nomad.
Basically a nomad. Yeah, basically a nomad because we just stay. Well, we got or find a home when in my last year of high school, if I recall correctly. So basically, I was living there for 16 years. 16 years before I decided to come here.
That's
So
that's what we want to talk
At
about.
this point that we are going to
Listen,
yeah, it's all, basically I grew up in Tultitlan.
Tultitlan.
yeah,
Okay.
So, do you know
no,
what is Tultitlan, by the way? Because it's Ecatepec, Coacalco, Tultitlan. So it's kind of like that.
Yeah,
So
totally.
basically, we are neighbors.
yeah, Ecatepec is huge.
Yeah, it is. Okay, well, I have the next question for you, my friend, and it's why did you decide to move out to Canada?
Wow. Well, let's say that I decided to move to Canada because I wanted to grow personally and professionally. Canada offers great opportunities for education and career development, and I wanted to challenge myself, firstly. Uh, secondly, or second, I just wanted to I was chasing for a better life. And
Okay.
that life, of course, means peace for me and my kids and probably my grandkids. Uh, but of course, I already knew that the challenge here will be huge. It will be too hard sometimes. And basically, I'm pursuing my dreams here. I'm pursuing to live here for the rest of my life. Hopefully, my family with my last name will grow here.
All right.
So yeah, basically that's it. It's for them actually. For me as well,
Yeah.
sure. But it's also for the future.
Yeah, for sure.
Amazing.
Okay,
When we
that's
want to
really
move
great to
out to
know.
other kind of countries because they're first world countries, and Mexico is a third world country, which is a big difference.
Yeah.
But I feel happy you want to have your descendants in there. They're gonna grow up. They're gonna grow up in a better life with a better incomes, better economy, better all. I don't talk bullshit about Mexico, but that's
No, believe me.
congratulations.
Yeah, I totally got your point actually because Mexico is and Canada they are way different, but at the same time we share a few aspects. So for example, here in Canada they totally love Spanish. So not every Canadian, but let's say most of Canadians are at least show interest in other languages rather than French and English. They want to learn other language, for example, Spanish or Portuguese. So they are open to learn that language. On the opposite, as you can know, most of Americans, I don't know why they decide not to learn other languages. There are some that actually do it, and I love those people. However, yeah, because they're open to learning languages. That's awesome. In my opinion, that says too much about anyone who wants to learn a different language. So
Okay.
here in Canada, they made you feel welcome, but you know you are gonna struggle the first 5 years, and I've been living here for two. So
Quite
yeah,
soon.
Yeah.
just a saying. Don't believe me. I mean, don't believe me. Just a saying.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the next question, my friend. All right. So, well, the next question, Alan, would be, well, can you please tell us how your life's been there?
Okay, yeah. Life here has been a mix of challenges and sorry for the word, blessings. The
Okay.
first months were thought, adapting to the culture, the language. Even if you already know how to speak Spanish, sorry, English, believe me, when you interact for the first time with a native English speaker, it's shocking because it's a
Yeah.
dialect, it's an accent, and it's how they actually speak it. So it's challenging the first times. Uh, I mean, and even the weather. The weather here, I live in Vancouver. I'm lucky to be here. The weather is not that hard as other parts of Canada, and it still is still challenging. Still challenging.
Okay.
Um, but over time, I will found stability, great friends, of course, and a sense of peace here. I've learned the value of being patient with anything. Discipline, you also that you need to develop here, and resilience. And honestly, I feel
Okay.
proud of how far I've come. I'm proud of that.
For
Wow.
sure. Yeah. I think he's describing his life not as perfect, not a perfect one, of course not,
Yeah,
but much better than others. And many people, I can bet they wish to be there. They were there because I wish I were in Canada.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations for sharing a little bit. Now, I want to tell you something. Could you give us an
yeah,
advice for our audience about the importance of learning English?
yeah, of course. And let me tell you something, a secret. Come closer. The first years of my childhood, I hate English. I didn't want to learn it. I don't know why. My mom insisted. I was in negation, so I decided to ignore English. And now I can definitely say absolutely. English is not just a language. Okay, you need to respect. It's a language, but it's also a bridge. Yeah, let's call it that. It's a bridge. It connects you to opportunities. This is you. Opportunities, people, cultures all over the world, even in countries where they don't speak English. For example, Japan. Let's say that one day you go to Japan. Okay, it's most likely that they speak English than Spanish. In my case, or in your case. Okay, English opened many doors for me, especially here in Canada. My advice: don't be afraid to make mistakes when you speak. Every mistake is just a step forward to fluency. At the beginning, it's going to be challenging. Believe me, your accent doesn't matter how you pronounce it. As long as your pronunciation is correct, your accent is something that is just add flavor, taste to the conversation.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't be afraid of your accent. Believe me, they love accents, and the accents are hilarious, and hilarious in a good way. Because
Yeah.
eventually you can recognize someone where he's coming from because of the accent, and it's super cool. And it's not a racist thing; it's about the identifying
No, David, what
how
do
well
you
you're learning. Yeah, exactly. Nah, my favorite accent is Hindu. They speak English super fluently. Yeah, they speak English super fluently. They do it very good. Yeah, I like it. Well, I mean, that's one of my advice. Try to listen a lot of music with simple lyrics. You do not overcomplicate with super complicated music. It's not necessary. Also, try to watch movies in English with subtitles in English. Right, that's one advice. Eventually, try to eliminate the subtitles. Ideally, that would be perfect, and try to be I don't know, TV shows or movies with not too much complicated topics. For example, do not watch Law and Order, Special Victims Unit. No, that's too technical English, and you will be exhausted in less than one episode. No, cartoons, it's more than good for starting. It's not an insult. Cartoons are a very good way to start, and while you keep progressing and improving your English, you can now start with YouTube. There are some other teachers who speak English and they teach you English in a very good way. So yeah, try to get involved in the language that you're trying to learn. Then if that's possible, the history possible, and then you will understand many things about English. And
know?
yeah, well, let me tell you my advice.
That is the motto in our channel, to encourage students not to be afraid, and because English is not perfect but effective, this is the motto. Because as you mentioned, we will never reach the perfection in the pronunciation as they do, because we're not native. That is not our mother tongue. Is like the other way around. They come to Mexico and they say tortillas with guacamole. People get what you want, but you're not speaking right. It's exactly the same from here to the other side. So your idea mainly is not to be afraid about the pronunciation and making mistakes, right?
Yeah, making mistakes. It's just
Any other question?
a step forward to fluency and the fluency that you want.
Perfect. That is super nice to know about that. So well, my friend, uh, we just want to thank you for being here, for giving us this amazing interview. And well, could you please provide us with your social media so our audience can follow you?
Oh gosh, you're gonna hate me. I don't have social media right now.
Perfect.
I
That's
don't,
good.
I don't have Facebook. I don't have Instagram. I don't have TikTok. Mm, sorry, and I'm not a boomer. I'm just 31. I'm not a boomer, but but I will be considered a boomer, right? But the idea is
Yeah,
right
because
now
of
I'm
your age,
focusing
but don't
in
worry. It really doesn't matter.
exactly. Right now I'm just trying to focus in other projects, in my career, in my job, in my hobbies,
It's
my friends.
amazing.
So I decided to ignore the social media. I will open an Instagram later, but not now.
Okay.
So
Okay.
for now, I don't have social media.
That's good
Sorry.
because they take a lot of time in your life. When you, after 1 month, you find yourself that you've spent more than 40 hours watching those social media, and really you're like, "Ah, I could have made money, but I didn't." Well, you don't have
Yeah,
regrets with that.
exactly. Yeah, that happens to me once. I don't know about you guys, but there was one day I was watching. Instagram. I was just scrolling down. I was watching nothing. I was paying attention to nothing. There was nothing interesting on my phone. There were just random memes and videos. I say, where? Who is this person? I never follow this person. Ah, okay, recommendation. Based on what? I never watched this kind of content before. And it's, as you say, full of garbage, full of crap. At the end of the day, I decided to cut it off. Terminate this relationship. It's not healthy.
Yeah.
So to eliminate everything, basically everything. So girls, sorry, I don't have social media.
Oh, sorry, you're a heartbreaking
And
guy.
for some boys out there, sorry as well. Sorry.
Yeah. Alan, really, we appreciate you took the time to be with us to share a little bit about your experience. And I hope our audience enjoy your interview. And really, really, really pleasure having you here. You want to say something?
Yeah, well, nothing else. Just well, want to thank you for being here with us. Well, well, sharing this time, and well, hopefully we can have more conversations in the future about any other type of topics. Maybe we can discuss about I don't know, your professional career there, your studies, something like that, so that our audience can have like a little bit more of a reference about you, about what you
Yeah.
do. And well, my friend, you know I just love you so much. I miss you, brother. You're always in my freaking hearts, and you know it. So
The gay
Uh,
time has
yeah.
arrived.
Come on.
in this case, well, I just want to say before we wrap up, I just want to thank everyone who's been watching and listening this podcast. Yeah, it means a lot to share a bit of my story with all of you. So, just a final quote. Remember, every dream begins with courage, and courage begins with a single step.
Lovely words.
Lovely.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, so thanks for being at the Parents and the Camera Squad podcast. Pleasure. See you next time. Bye, Alan.
Take care,
Bye.
guys.
Thank you.
Take care.